Hey, what's up guys? Cliff Trail Grid Pro. Super pumped to be back with you today. We're going to be going through some quick additional setup features for your Toyota Tacoma Alpine Bundle, whether you have the 507, the F509, or the F511. This will be completely applicable for your install, and you definitely want to pay attention to these. If you haven't already seen the in-depth installation video for the Toyota Tacoma Alpine Bundle, check it out. I'm going to link it above because we go through some preliminary setup features in that video that you'll want to do first. Before we jump into the settings, these new Alpine head units are super sweet. Some of the additional features that these carry versus their predecessors are they have wireless and wired Apple CarPlay and Android Auto. They also have a built-in 13-band parametric equalizer per output, which is killer. And also it introduces the integrated Tidal app, which brings you high-res music like you've never heard before. Okay, so after you have the initial setup done from the installation video, just a couple things that you'll want to do that we want to prepare you for. Jump into the settings, so we're going to hit the down arrow here. All sorts of settings here. Of course, battery voltage, you can see right here in the middle. We have fade and balance, media expander, EQ settings, time correction, bass engine, and crossover. What we're going to jump into first is the time correction. Okay, so what we've done here in advance is we've made all the measurements for your Toyota Tacoma so that you can set up time alignment right out of the gate. All you need to do is enter these settings into your Toyota Tacoma Alpine Bundle purchased from Trail Grid Pro, and your time alignment will be set up. So what is time alignment? Well, factory stereo systems are set up in a way without time alignment that assumes that you're sitting in the middle of the vehicle, essentially in the middle of all the speakers in the vehicle, which we're not. We are sitting in the front left, in the driver's seat, so we're a different distance away from every speaker in the vehicle. So what time alignment does is it sets everything up with the system so that the music hits your ears as it was intended. So the way we properly set up time alignment is we make the measurements from each speaker in the vehicle to the driver's headrest. So from the passenger side front door to the headrest, driver's side front door, headrest, and so on. And then from there, we make these calculations to set up your time alignment correctly so that the music hits your ears as it's supposed to. If you're not familiar with what this actually sounds like, you'll enjoy it. We're all trained to listen to car audio in the same way because anytime we purchase a car, it never has time alignment set up right out of the gate. Again, the speakers in the vehicle are playing sound all at the same time, not when it needs to in order to hit your ear when it's intended. So it's a super sweet feature that's embedded in these head units, which is going to upgrade your audio to the next level. All right, so time correction number one. Jump in here, take care of that. The second thing I want to jump through is the EQ setting. So right here, we jump into the advanced EQ setting. Again, this is brand new for this new head unit lineup from Alpine, regardless of whether you get the 7-inch, 9-inch, 11-inch. It's a 13-band parametric equalizer per output. If you're a true audiophile, jump in here. You can dial in to the desired sound that you're looking for like never before. Also has a basic EQ for front, rear, and sub. But honestly, for starters, I would jump in the preset EQ right here, which again has pop, rock, news, jazz, electronic, hip hop, easy listening, and so on. So pop in here based on your music taste and choose one and listen to it. And find your desired sound based on your music taste. This is definitely a place to start so that you can get better sound right out of the gate out of your Alpine head unit. Okay, so those are a few features that you'll definitely want to dial into when you get your Alpine Bundle. So just a couple things to keep in mind with this new Alpine head unit lineup. Of course, wired and wireless Apple CarPlay and Android Auto. It's super sweet. You got the 13-band parametric equalizer per output for you guys that are true audiophiles. And then of course the integrated Tidal app, which we'll show you right here. We're going to go over this in more detail in future videos, but essentially this is a subscription service that gets you high-res playback. It's super high quality. It's audio in your Toyota Tacoma like you've never heard before. I'd definitely check it out. Okay, lastly, real quick, I just want to jump into gauges here. Go to vehicle info on the head unit. All sorts of cool gauge information here. Of course, we've got fuel level, intake, miles per hour. We're standing still, so obviously no information there. Load, miles per hour here in the middle, RPM, and then vehicle info here has your tire pressure and battery voltage. So Just really cool features associated with these Alpine head units. Again, whether you go with the 507, the F509, or the F511, they will all have these feature sets. All right, guys, well, that wraps this up today. Hopefully you found this useful. I would definitely dial in these settings when you get your Toyota Tacoma Alpine Bundle. If you're interested in grabbing one, go ahead over to the shop at www.trailgridpro.com. And as always, guys, have a blast out there.